Okay, so for the last couple problems here, you have a word problem based on this model here. And always just read correctly and figure out what they're trying to ask you. Because yes, there's a lot of boxes here you need to answer. And yes, it's a lot of words, okay? But you just, just work through it and read the explanation. So first, before anything, of course, you got to read what you have to answer. It says Mark and Robin use base 10 blocks to show that 20, or I'm sorry, see, I'm not even reading right, that 200 is 100 times as much as 2. So this is what they need to do. They need to show 200, that's the answer, and they need to show it that it's 2 is 100 times more, and it'll bring you to 200. They want to know whose model makes sense, okay? So first thing I see, Mark has 200 and Robin has 200. So they both got the answer of 200 correct. They modeled it correctly. Now let's see whose is representing 100 times as much as 2. So over here I see Mark. Mark right now, I'll draw it for you. He has a 10, he has a 10. He has 20. He made 20. Let's look at Robin's. Robin has just ones here, 1, 2. Remember, they want you to start off with 2. That was in the problem here. So who's showing 2 right now? Robin is showing 2. Now, if I multiply her 2 by 100, I do get 200. Mark, on the other hand, if I multiply him by 100, I'm not going to get 200. I'm going to get 2,000. So Mark is the one that is incorrect. So when they're saying nonsense, they're just meaning which one is wrong. Okay, so I pull down. First, I'm going to answer Mark's is wrong, and Robin is correct, so I put her here. So now here's where it might get confusing, so just take your time and read it accurately. It's saying that Mark's model, so now we're focusing on Mark's model. It's showing 20 instead of, well, we just said it needed to be 2. I'm going to put 2 here. He made 20 instead of making just 2. And again, that person, meaning Mark, Mark's model shows that 200, remember, because that's the answer that they wanted you to get to, 200 is 10 times as much as 20, because that's what he started with, and that's why he is incorrect. Robin's model does make sense because her model is showing that the 200, the answer, is 100 times more than the 2 that she started with. Okay, so again, with these problems, always read them accurately, look at the model to see what it's showing, and then you could base your answer off of that. And again, if you still have problems and you don't understand, always click the view example or the step-by-step. Those are 2 things that will help you to get to your answer.